Welcome in, West Michigan Varsity fans, back at Jackson Optimist Ice Arena for Game 3 in the final game of the MAHA State Championship Tournament. West Michigan Varsity takes on the Michigan Legacy hockey team. This one's ready to roll. Up out first for West Michigan, Jake Martzke, Samuel Bidwarman, and Ethan Burdo. Luke Cooper and Jackson Timpey on defense. Puck played deep in the Legacy end. Burdo battles. Martzke gets it on the wall, gets a pass back to Hooper at the point. Hooper cross ice over for Timpey. Timpey into the middle, kicked by Martzke into the back wall. Burdo's got it, skates it up the half wall, takes a hit. Puck loosened up and the Legacy move it ahead. Legacy in on net, that's Noah Freen, and we'll get our first whistle of the match. West Michigan Varsity comes in 0-2 on the weekend. This game is purely for pride. Limited number of teams move on to quarterfinals tomorrow. Face off in the defensive zone. Out on the dot, Evan Moore. His line mates, Poulin and Rocco. That's tipped by Rocco deep in the zone. Legacy wrap it up in the near side wall. Loose out to Poulin at the point, shot off the shin guards. Moore down low, into the corner, now up the wall. Legacy able to get control and move it out. They put a backhand in deep, back in on Freen, and he'll glove that one for our second whistle. These teams saw each other once before this season in the Kalamazoo Midget Mania tournament. Legacy Hockey pulling out a 4-3 victory in that game. A very close game, so I'd expect the same today. Face off right to Tyler Rocco. He carries across the red line. He's met by the Legacy defense. Pin the puck up, but Poulin's there. Poulin battles along the wall. Puck loose to Moore. Moore from the back wall, wraps it up the far side. Legacy, pass into the middle. They've got control. Forehand shot in on Freen, and he's gloves or into the breadbasket. He'll hold it for a whistle. Coming out for West Michigan, Finnerty, Bateson, and Ayler up top. Kuhn and Hohendorf on defense. Face off won by the Legacy. Put another shot in on Freen, tipped his glove and went into the back wall. Loose behind the net. Kuhn, far side corner, gets crunched into the wall. Ayler pins the puck up, gets it to Finnerty. Finnerty sends it cross ice for Bateson. Bateson's pass up for Hohendorf is chipped in and deep. Finnerty behind the net. Now puck moved to the far side. Legacy able to get control up the wall. Ayler lays a hit, puck loose. Finnerty goes down on a knee, so the Legacy get control back. Puck off of Finnerty's skates. Bateson puts a backhand into the wall. Legacy now high off the wall, held in by Kuhn. Bouncing puck in the zone, Ayler after it. Into the neutral zone, Finnerty with a stick on it. Loose in the neutral zone, Legacy pull it ahead. They'll rush it in on the far side, pressured by Hohendorf. Now back to the wall, puck cleared to neutral zone by Ayler. Legacy give chase. In their own end, Ayler applying some heat. Bateson frees the puck up into the corner. Bateson run into the wall, puck loosened up, Finnerty into help. Moved up the wall by the Legacy. Ayler stops it there though. Puck moved to the middle. Timpey steps down, puts a shot that's off a skate and deflected into neutral ice. The Legacy able to move it ahead. Forehand shot, blocker save by Freen. Puck into the air. Now it's a neutral zone. Legacy get it back. Legacy from the near side, shot wide of net. Off the back wall, Timpey sends it to the near side wall. Bateson got a stick on it, out to the point man. Shot in on Freen's, knocked down by Timpey. Timpey after the loose puck. Ayler at the blue line, that will come out to neutral zone, but the Legacy will regroup. Pass near side and back into the West Michigan zone. Bateson frees up the puck. Loose in the corner. Hooper there as well. Back to Bateson on the wall. Bateson into the middle, looking for Mitchell, just out of his reach. Mitchell and Moore up top now. Puck loose, Moore sends it in deep. After it, the Legacy defense. Mitchell pressuring now in the corner. Up the wall. Mitchell with, Legacy at possession, back in the corner with it. Loosened up behind the net, Mitchell after it. Legacy take it away. Mitch, that's Smilanic now, loose out in front. Mitchell, a shot, saved by the goaltender. Puck down the near side wall, Moore trying to lay a hit. Puck in the corner, up the wall. Smilanic pinches it off, puck sent in to the zone. Legacy now clear it, but Hooper sends it cross ice, delayed offsides. West Michigan checks up, and now pressuring down low. Legacy with control, he'll skate it out. Back into the West Michigan zone on the wide side, far side. Moore crashes down on it. Timpey there to help. Moore's got control. Moore's pass to the near side off Smilanic, just sick into neutral zone. Legacy give chase. Legacy send a pass, it connects. Now back to the near side. They'll rush it in. Cross ice pass knocked down. Berto's gonna after the loose puck. Cross ice pass looking for Martsky, goes long. And the Legacy regrouping in their own zone. Timpey with a nice hit at the blue line. Frees up the puck. Loose. Timpey's got it. Jackson Timpey all alone and he scores! Jackson Timpey gives us just what we need. An early goal. Great play at the blue line to free the puck up. Skated it in and went glove side, top shelf. Martsky, Berto, and Budwarman, Hooper and Timpey, your 5 on the ice. West Michigan wins it. Berto from the blue line, puts it through the air into the Legacy end. Legacy with control, they try to out it. Berto holds it, gets a shot on net, a save. Rebound cleared out to neutral zone, but Hooper keeps the puck there. Now it bounces in. Berto try to find the feet. Legacy behind their net. Penalty arm is up here. Delayed call on West Michigan. The Legacy move it into neutral ice, into the West Michigan zone. Cross ice pass, Martsky touches up, and Berto will go for 2 minutes. A tripping call. Martsky on the penalty kill. Ohlendorf and Ryan Rocco on the defensive side. Legacy have it in their own end. D to D. Back towards the middle. Martsky pressures, but the Legacy move it ahead. Legacy down low. In the corner, Rocco frees it up, puts it up the wall. Puck comes out to the point man, back to the wall. Rocco pressuring. Legacy though, skated towards the middle, put it in towards net. Ooh, a clearing attempt by Budwarman's knocked down, but Martsky gets the loose puck and dumps it length of the ice. Legacy carrying out of their own zone on the power play into the West Michigan end. Legacy down low, behind the net to the far corner. Trying to set something up, pass back to the near side point. Now to the wall. Pressuring there is Poulin, puck loose for Budwarman, and he sends it length of the ice. Moore's out. He'll try to chase down the loose puck. Legacy get control though. Now they'll skate it ahead. Back into the West Michigan zone on the far side. Pressured by Poulin. Puck is loose. Moore's got control. He'll turn and send it length of the ice. Puck in the Legacy end. Breakout on the near side. Stepped around the defense, back into the West Michigan zone. They'll set up a point man, puts it in towards net, deflected in front, and they score. Power play goal by the Legacy. A good deflection in front of the net. Ramp the puck over Freen. And we have a tie game. Moore's out with Poulin and Rocco. Hohendorf and Kuhn on defense. Face off, played into the Legacy zone. They've got control, near side. Picked off by Hohendorf. In the air, trying to find it. Legacy move it ahead. Puck played deep, Kuhn after it. Legacy put it in the corner. Now a centering pass picked up by Moore. He'll skate it out. Tries to move a puck up, intercepted, but Hohendorf takes it away. Hohendorf will dump it in at the blue line and chase it near side. Hohendorf at the Zamboni door. In to help is Rocco. Puck loose in the feet. Up the wall, Legacy chip. Kuhn at the point position. Kuhn in the middle for Hohendorf, a shot just wide. Legacy clear it. Hohendorf at his point position, jumps his stick. He goes down, but he gets the puck over to Kuhn, who finds, that's Finnerty. Finnerty a shot over the net. All the way to the near side. Kuhn holds it at the line. Legacy will regroup behind their net. Now they can break it out on the near side. Kuhn pressuring. In to help is Poulin, dumps it in deep, wrapped around the net. Legacy continue it all the way to the far side on the breakout. Nice hit by Poulin. Hooper's got the puck. Try to find a pass near side, finds Finnerty. Finnerty. This is Martsky. Or that's Ayler. Ayler with this nice spin move behind the net. Ayler takes it to the near corner, cycles it back for Finnerty. Finnerty out in front, trying to find it on the stick, loose in front. Still loose, and now cleared by the Legacy. Puck play to the far wall, shot knocked down by Timpy. Legacy dig it out, Timpy gets the loose puck. He has it behind his own goal. Decides to break it out far side for Bateson. Bateson's backhand, held in by the point. Back to the wall for Bateson, tied up the man there, Timpy in to help. Puck moves, but Timpy's there to hold it. Bateson digs after it. Point man sends it in. Hooper's going to be there with the loose puck. Hooper up the near side wall, trying to find Timpy on a long-range pass. Icing's waved off. Behind the net, Legacy over for Finnerty on the near side. Finnerty's run off the puck, and the Legacy have a path out. Legacy try to pass near side, picked off, but held in the zone. Now Bateson got a stick on it. Bateson, mid-ice. Reed Bateson across the blue line, dumps it in deep. Wrapped around the net. Finnerty will be there, far side. Finnerty in the corner. Played out to the wall, loose puck. Ayler finds it in front. Oh, just had his stick lifted and cleared by the Legacy. Ryan Rocco behind the net, D to D. Bouncing puck over Poulin's stick. Oh, check there on Ayler. Puck far side corner. Legacy have control behind the net. Into the corner, try to center a pass. Man on the doorstep here. A shot off the side of the net. Legacy behind the net, now in the far corner. Finnerty battles up the wall. Legacy with room. Puck played towards the middle, knocked down by the defense. Back into the wall. Legacy behind the net, pressured by Poulin. Pass out to the point near side. Cross ice point. Whips on a shot, but puts it in deep behind the net. Finnerty tied the man up. Played back in the corner. Bateson's going to be there. Centering pass, oh, through the legs. And after the loose puck is Ayler. Legacy dumped that one hard behind Freen. Far side corner, Rocco. Up the wall for Mitchell. Mitchell to Moore. Moore. Turnover, but got a skate on it. Mitchell got it to Smilanich. Put in the middle, but the Legacy sweep it away. Sent back in the West Michigan zone. Poulin's pass for Mitchell off his stick. Moore here at the wall. Smilanich down low. Turnover for Mitchell. Mitchell behind the net. Mitchell to the near side. More in to help. Played it back in the corner. Smilanich at the Zam wall. More in to help again. Puck moved up the wall. Mitchell. And now freed up by Legacy. Good stick by Kuhn though. Redirects it. Hohendorf, far side wall. Finds it in the skates. Puck moved to the back wall. Hohendorf over for Kuhn. Kuhn's backhand up the wall for Smilanich. Smilanich into the middle. Picked off by Hohendorf. Hohendorf over for Mitchell. Mitchell tries to find it. Shot and a save by the goalie. Legacy carry it right back. Big hit by Kuhn. Broke his stick on the play. Martsky behind the net. Pass for Hohendorf. Hohendorf, long range pass for Hooper. 3-on-1. Hooper down low. Hooper shot deflected up into the net. Tight game so far here in the first. 1-1. Martsky comes out with Berto and Budwarman. Hooper and Timpy on defense. Face off back to Timpy. Timpy shot wide of net. Comes outside of the net. Loose. Budwarman bangs it in. Samuel Budwarman joins the scoring party and bangs in the rebound. Martsky back out on the dot. 2-1, West Michigan with the lead here in the first. Face-off won by the Legacy. They pull it in their own zone. Off the wall at the red line. Martsky battles. Loose for Berto. Legacy, though, pull it back. They'll regroup in their own end. Martsky pestering. Nice job. Turnover. Sends a pass over for Berto. Legacy got a big stick on it to prevent a shot. Now they move it back into the West Michigan zone. Delayed offsides, but cleared to neutral zone. Legacy send it near side. Martsky after it. Legacy bring it in. Loose. Martsky high off the glass. Berto after the loose puck. Ethan Berto carries in. Berto down low. Shots. Saved by the goaltender into the wall. Legacy send it cross ice. Loose. Into neutral zone, Timpy bangs it back. Delayed offsides. West Michigan will get a line change. On the ice comes Moore, Rocco, and Poulin. Legacy carry it ahead through mid-ice. Into the West Michigan zone, dump in. Timpy with a loose puck behind his net. Pressured up the wall for Poulin. Moved into neutral, but the Legacy there. Legacy carry it back in. Goes loose to Hooper behind the net. Hooper back out to the near side, clears the zone, but the Legacy there on the puck. Poulin, though, muscles it in. Carson Poulin in front for Rocco. A shot and a save by the goaltender. Caden Poulin, sorry about that. Timpy with a shot from the point. Hits the face mask of the goaltender. Legacy trying to break it out. Loose puck to Hooper. Hooper down low, just wide. Rebound by Poulin and a save by the goaltender. Puck played to the middle. Hooper holds it in. Oh, we get an offsides. High stick is the call. High stick whistle. Oh, a penalty on Carson Poulin. So back on the penalty kill goes West Michigan. Second time today. Part of that formula that you don't want to see, right? You want to stay out of the penalty box. Caden playing very tough on that shift though, so. Ayler's out. Ayler trying to move up the wall, picked off by the Legacy on the power play. Oh, Ayler, nice job with the skates. Bateson's dump gets knocked down though. Legacy will regroup here in the neutral zone. Pass down low, in on free, and he sweeps it into the corner. Legacy up the wall. Now played in low. Legacy in the corner. Pass out to the point man. Pass back to the half wall. Sunk in, a shot, flies over the net and clears the zone. Held in by Poulin at the point. Bateson applies a little bit of pressure on the penalty kill. Legacy behind their net. Now they'll give it to a man who's got some speed built up from behind the net. He carries through mid-ice into the West Michigan zone on the far side. Trying to get around the defender. Puck loose behind the net. Now near corner. Pass. Played by Bateson, but dumped back in by the point man. Legacy. Now from the goal line, a shot into the breadbasket of Freen. Yeah, he'll hold for a whistle. Defensive zone draw, 49 seconds left in the penalty kill. On the face-off, Finnerty. Kuhn, Budwarman, and Hohendorf. Another shot in on Freen, and he holds for the whistle. Face-off won by the Legacy. The point man plays it in deep at the half wall. They try to center a pass, jumps a stick and into the wall. Pass into the corner. Now back up the half wall. Pass near side point. Now to the near side half wall. It's sunk in down low. A save by Freen. Puck is swept into the corner. After it is Kuhn. Played out to the point position. Oh, nice play by Budwarman. Clears the zone. And the Legacy regroup. Pass through the middle off some skates. Now carried in, chipped around the defender in low. Kuhn, Budwarman takes a hit. Kuhn got a stick on it, but held in by the point. Back to the half wall, carried in towards the middle. Drop pass to the point position, shot deflected, save Freen. Puck now played by Finnerty. Back to 5-on-5. Hohendorf carries it ahead. Across the red line and dumps it in deep. 5 seconds left on the game clock here in the first. Loose. Smilanish rips a save by the goaltender right at the last second. And we've ended our first period. West Michigan with a strong first period, up 2-1. All right, second period ready to roll. Up first for West Michigan. Was at a Fox Motors game earlier today. Watch the Tier 1 15U team take care of Honeybake. West Michigan, Moore, Mitchell, and Smilanic, Timpey and Hooper on defense. Face-off won by the Legacy. In their own end, they'll go D to D. Puck loose behind the goal line. Mitchell pressuring. Mitchell, puck moved out. Legacy able to maneuver it. Now loose behind the net. Legacy up the wall. Moore had his stick lifted, but Hooper at the point position, shot goes wide. Onto the near side. Legacy able to clear it. Loose in the neutral zone. Legacy sweep it. More pressures though. Behind the net. Frees it up far side corner for Hooper. Hooper's pass deflected by Smilanich. Held in the zone by the Legacy. They've got possession in the corner. Legacy sweep one into the middle. Bouncing puck comes out of the zone. Legacy D to D in their own end. Mitchell flying in. Legacy trade it behind the net. Now with speed, carry it out of the zone. Across the neutral zone and deep. Smilanich, nice hit. Hooper down low. Sends it up the wall. Jump the stick out to the point man. Smilanich trying to find it. Legacy shot knocked down by Hooper in front of the net. Legacy now Timpy. Over for Hooper. Hooper up the wall. No one there. Point man shot deflected before it reached Freen. Timpy tries to clear the zone but held in by the Legacy point man. Puck rattles behind the net. Hooper's going to wrap one around. Legacy bang it right back. Near side corner after it's Timpy. Legacy in the corner. Moore takes a swing at it. Puck comes out at the red line, at the goal line. Now up the near side half wall. Legacy back down low. Timpy, good physical play, ties the puck up on the wall. Timpy, now Moore digs it out, sends a hard one that jumps the point stick, comes out of the zone. Legacy regroups. Smilanich with some heat. Mitchell down there too. Turned over. Martsky. Oh, Jake had a chance there. Legacy, they'll get it back. They'll skate it down near side. Timpy pressuring. Shot off the side of the net. Martsky after the loose puck. Drops it for Hooper. Hooper behind the net. Outlet pass for Bidwarman. Bidwarman's got some ice in front of him. Bidwarman across the red line, blue line. Samuel Bidwarman down low. Now keeps it in the corner. Berto's there. Berto gets it back to Bidwarman. Tied up in the feet. Berto's there to help. Berto digs it out. Berto skates it down. Oh, tried to feed a pass to Martsky. Hit a Legacy skate and cleared out. Legacy on the near side. Now pass in the middle. One-time shot goes wide. Legacy with possession. Near side. Pass back to the point. Point man sinks down low. A shot knocked down by Martsky. Loose on the far wall. Bidwarman absorbs a hit. Puck in the feet. In to help is Rocco. Legacy get a stick on it and put it in the corner. And we'll get a whistle. Holding call on the Michigan Legacy. So West Michigan will get their first power play of the game. On the ice come Rocco, Moore, and Poulin. Caden Poulin, Carson Poulin, and Ryan Rocco on defense. Offensive zone draw. Face off won by West Michigan. Out to Poulin at the point, back to his brother on the wall. Caden Poulin circles, nice move down low. Puck into the goaltender, a shot, and it's cleared behind the net. Moore's got the loose puck, far side half wall. Now a pass on the doorstep, picked off by the Legacy, and they'll dump it deep. Loose puck into Freen. Freen wraps it around the wall, far side Moore. Loose puck for Moore behind the net, Rocco. Tyler Rocco turns, tried to bury it in on the post, saved by the goaltender, rebound. Trying to pump it in, but the goaltender freezes it for a whistle. Finnerty, Bateson, and Ayler up front. Rocco and Poulin on defense. Poulin at the point position. Shot in on net is in the breadbasket for the save. Finnerty on the face-off, tied up in the feet. Ayler digs it out, gets it back to Poulin at the point. Poulin down low, a shot save. In the feet, Legacy with control, and they'll send it in the player bench. We'll do it again down low. Finnerty on the dot. Puck played behind the net. Legacy there. Rapid hard on the wall. Held up there. Bateson gets a stick on it. Finnerty with it in the corner. Played behind the net all the way around. Poulin will play it at the point position. Back to Ayler at the wall. Ayler try to feed a pass back to Poulin at the point. Poulin towards the middle. Turnover here, Legacy. They'll dump it in deep on Freen. Freen for Poulin. Carson Poulin running into the wall. Puck is loose, now picked up by Finnerty. Finnerty behind his own goal. Caden Finnerty breaks it out, it's got some room to move. Finnerty takes it wide, and we'll get an offsides. Smilich, Moore, and Mitchell come out. 5 seconds left in the power play. Face off in the Legacy zone. They'll dump it, but held up by Hohendorf. Hohendorf and Kuhn on defense. Kuhn on the near side. Cross ice pass off Mitchell's skate and deep. Bryce down low. Legacy get a stick on it first. Up the wall. Hohendorf from the point position. Played in down low. Mitchell with the rebound. Saved by the goaltender. And we get a whistle. Smilich shot right off the face-off into a player. Legacy with it behind the net. Now they cycle it back near side. Pass through the middle, through the skates, and deep. Icing arms up. And we'll bring it back. Moore out with Mitchell and Smilich. Offensive zone draw. Kuhn and Hohendorf on defense. Legacy wrapping around far side. Smilich gets a stick on it, holds it there at the wall. Mitchell in to help. Puck comes loose. Legacy up the wall. Moore got it back to Smilich. Smilich down low for Mitchell. Oh, good defensive play to clear it out. And Legacy move it up. Cross ice pass goes along. Hohendorf's there. Loses an edge, puck loose. Legacy. Mitchell takes it away. Feeds it behind the net for Hohendorf. Hohendorf cycles behind the net for Moore. Moore up the wall for Kuhn, out of his reach and held in by the point man. Bouncing puck, Mitchell precedes it. Smilich all alone, there he is, shoots! Oh, a save and held by the goaltender. Martzke out with Budwarman and Berto. Timpy and Hooper on defense. Face-off played out by the Legacy. But couldn't get in the zone, and Budwarman pulls it away. Samuel takes it near side. Left at the wall. Martzke, 3-on-1. Trying to move it out. In to help is Berto. Puck comes out for Berto. Bounces out of the zone. Timpy got a stick on it. Nice job, Timpy. Martzke battling. Legacy carried in the zone. Puck loose though for Timpy. Jackson Timpy behind his net. Long range pass for Berto, Budwarman. Deflected for the Legacy. They dump it back in, delayed offsides. Hooper's pass for Berto is tipped. Loose puck for Martsky. Martsky at the wall. Top of the zone, Hooper holds it in, Bedwarman. His dump in is blocked. Legacy, get a backhand, held in by Hooper though. Loose, Bedwarman through the air, trying to find it. Bedwarman now bangs it in the corner. Legacy from the corner. Martsky centers the pass, played by the goaltender. Martsky again with a stick on it. Played back into the corner. Martsky fed it behind. Legacy there. And now they'll move it ahead. Martsky contests, puck loose to the far wall. They'll dump it in right to Hooper. Hooper's pass deflected up into the air. Penalty arms up. Legacy gonna get a delayed call here. And interference the call. Legacy go for their second penalty of the game. Another power play for West Michigan. Face off to Rocco. Rocco's out with Moore. Moore in front, a shot, and he scores! A beautiful pass from the corner from Poulin. And Moore's in the slot area, and he one times it home. Two seconds into the power play, and West Michigan extends their lead 3-1 here in the second. Face off won by West Michigan. Poulin grabs it, crosses the blue line, dumps it in near side. Rocco's out with Poulin and Moore. Rocco and Poulin on defense. Rocco holds it in. Nope, that one's sent out by the Legacy, but Rocco's there in his own zone. Cross for Poulin. Poulin up the wall. That's not going to leave the zone. Legacy hold it in, but Poulin takes it away. Sends a pass near side for Rocco. Rocco chipped ahead into the Legacy zone. After it is Poulin, wrapped around the goal to the far side corner. Into the feet. Loose puck for Rocco. Rocco tried to feed a pass in front. Knocked down by the Legacy. Legacy get the puck out. 3-on-2. Legacy cross into West Michigan zone, drop pass, shot in towards Freen is gloved for the whistle. Face off in the West Michigan zone. Ayler sends it to neutral ice for Bateson. Bateson's backhand goes in deep. Into the corner. Loose puck at the back wall. Finnerty after it. Trying to find it in the feet. Comes out to the goaltender. He gloves it for a whistle. Penalty call now on the Legacy, cross-check. So West Michigan gets another break and a power play here in the second period. Finnerty on the face-off, tied up in the feet, Bateson trying to find it. Can't clear to Hohendorf at the point. Hohendorf on the far side. Hohendorf down low, Hohendorf trying to find Bateson on the doorstep. Deflected into the corner instead. Bateson pass out to Kuhn at the point. Back to Bateson. Bateson down low. Bateson off the back wall. We get a delayed call here. Legacy whistled again. So we're 5-on-3 now for West Michigan. Misconduct whistled after the fact. So 5-on-3 now for a minute 36. Finnerty, Bateson, Ayler, Kuhn, and Hohendorf. Face-off played in the corner. Legacy with it, and they'll rip it length of the ice. Picked up by Kuhn. Kuhn for Bateson. Bateson out of the reach of Finnerty. Out to Kuhn at the point. Kuhn cross ice for Hohendorf. Hohendorf sets it back for Finnerty. Finnerty near side for Kuhn. Kuhn back to Hohendorf. No, that's Finnerty, a shot over the net. Loose on the near side half wall. Kuhn got some space. Kuhn shot. Deflected before it got to the goaltender and cleared by the Legacy. Kuhn behind his own goal. Kuhn long range pass out of the reach of Ayler, and we'll get a whistle for icing. .38 left. They replaced the first penalty accidentally. I got 38 seconds left. Huh? Is it what? Hey, not only did they remove the penalty, they didn't start the clock for 12 seconds into the penalty. It finally ran. But there's supposed to be 38 seconds on one and minute 2 on the other. But trying to get the clock resituated here. A little break. Scorekeeper accidentally replaced or zeroed out the first penalty. If you've been a scorekeeper, you know the pressure. That's why the refs should always wait to see the right time on the scoreboard. A bit of a delay here as we sort out clock and penalties. I think, coach was also rejected. So we're going to start play here.
Start the clock! Jesus!
Mitchell down low, pass back to Timpy at the point, over for Hooper near side. Hooper sinks down low, a shot over the crossbar. Loose to Timpy on the far side. Down low for Moore. Moore back to Timpy. Timpy over for Hooper. Hooper gets close, down low, another save, and that's deflected up into the back net. Moore, Smilich, Mitchell, Timpy, and Hooper on the 5-on-3. Smilich shot off the faceoff, bouncing puck. Clear attempt by the Legacy, will be held in by Timpy. Timpy down low for Moore. Moore for Mitchell. Mitchell, a shot, save, loose and held for the whistle. On the clock, we've got 41 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Face off, tied up. Moore sweeps it in the wall. Back to Hooper at the point. Hooper over for Timpy. Timpy's pass knocked down by the Legacy. Timpy, though, gets it back. Punched back into neutral zone. Mitchell picks it up. Mitchell carries it across the blue line. Mitchell behind the net with it. Mitchell on the backhand far side. Now sets it up, off the wall for Timpy. Timpy at the point position. Timpy puts a shot in towards net, just wide. Hooper on the rebound. Hooper down low, a shot goes wide. That's going to wrap far side. Timpy holds it in, gets it to Moore. Moore's backhand down low for Mitchell. Mitchell up for Hooper. Hooper back for Timpy. Timpy down low for Mitchell. Legacy with a skater back. Now a 2-minute penalty started after that player joined, so we're back on the power play for 1:42. Behind the net, Legacy get possession. Now they carry it back to the near side, high off the glass. Hooper holds it there, loose, and the Legacy carry it. They'll send it far side and in the zone. Legacy down low, behind the net. Hooper got a stick on it, gloves it down. Sends it out for Smilich. Smilich up for Mitchell on a break. Bryce Mitchell all alone in on net. Mitchell shoots. He scores! Bryce Mitchell with a power play goal. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Martsky comes out with Berto and Bedwarman. Poulin and Rocco on defense. Face off, played in the middle. Martsky dumps it in. Legacy behind their own net. Now they look to carry it far side. Up to neutral zone, turnover for Martsky. Trying to find Bedwarman, knocked down by the Legacy. Bedwarman's got it. Bedwarman a shot, save. Legacy sweep it behind their own goal. Bedwarman's going to skate after it here on the wall. Puck through the air. Gets past Martsky, and the Legacy carry it into the West Michigan zone. Dumped in deep behind Freen. Rocco puts it in the corner. Legacy there. Rocco steals it, wraps it on the wall, looking for Berto. Berto's pass in the middle for Bedwarman connects. Bedwarman, oh, good play by the Legacy defense, brings it back to neutral zone. Legacy on the break-in, but Berto with pressure. Legacy send it cross ice. They'll connect, and from the red line, dump it in deep. Wrapped around the near side. Berto's going to pick it up. Ethan Burdo, backhand behind his own goal, up the wall for Bidwarman. Bidwarman off the wall. Legacy pick it up at the red line, dump it back in onside. Picked up by Poulin. Poulin's pass for Bidwarman, dumped in deep. Behind the goaltender. Legacy carry it ahead through neutral zone on the near side. Legacy towards the middle. Stick handle around the defender. Legacy still with possession. Now picked off by Burdo. Burdo one-on-one. Ethan Burdo takes it down low, puts it backhand behind the net. Poulin's there. Legacy with it. Legacy behind their own goal. Now they send an outlet pass just long. Rocco after the loose puck, icing arms up, and we'll bring it back for a face-off in the offensive zone. .2:25 left in the second. Moore, Rocco, and Poulin up front. Caden Poulin, Jack Hohendorf, and Braden Kuhn on defense. West Michigan with the win. Poulin at the wall, puts it behind the net for Rocco. Rocco's held up, moves the puck into the corner for Poulin. Poulin back behind the net, into the near corner. Rocco's after it. Rocco absorbs a hit. Legacy get a stick on it. Moore disrupts. Legacy, they'll carry it out to neutral zone. Pass knocked down by Hohendorf. Poulin swept at it. Legacy, though, able to move it ahead. They've got a man here on the near side. Down low, a shot goes wide. Freen all the way out to the far side. Poulin chipped it to Moore. Moore settles it down, carries it in wide on the far side. Stops. Moore sends it down towards net. Saved by the goaltender. Loose behind the net. Rocco out for Poulin. Poulin tries to put a shot, disrupted by the Legacy. Carried into neutral. Hohendorf up for Moore. Legacy with possession. Legacy D to D in their own end. Now they go back to the far side. Into neutral zone, deflected up into the air and deep. Icing waved off. Kuhn after the loose puck. Kuhn at the Zamdor, up for Rocco. Legacy play it back. Rocco sends it into neutral zone. Loose puck picked up by Hohendorf. Hohendorf carries it on the wide side. Hohendorf shot, saved by the goaltender. Clearing attempt right to Rocco. Rocco sweeps it behind the net. Held in the corner by Poulin. 1 minute left in the second. Rocco, top of the zone, puts it back at the wall for Finnerty. Poulin and Finnerty. Finnerty tried to get it deep, but Poulin's got it. Poulin skates it towards the middle. Poulin feeds a pass to Hooper, a shot, and that's gloved by the goaltender. Coincidental minors called. Tyler Rocco goes for West Michigan. And a unsportsmanlike conduct whistled. Not sure on who. He pointed to both benches. And the second player for Legacy ejected from the game.
Why are you leaving him out?
All right, so a misconduct called on the Legacy side. 5-on-5 hockey, though. I would give my commentary on what has happened here, but I will save it Finnerty, Bateson, Ayler, Timpey, and Hooper. Under a minute left here in the second. Face-off won by West Michigan. Bateson in the corner with it. Bateson's run off the puck. Legacy carried ahead. Cross-ice pass connects. Legacy in onside. Down low. A shot saved by Frayne. Rebound. Another save. And they get the second rebound. Moore, Mitchell, and Smilich come out. 31 seconds left on the clock. Timpey and Hooper on defense. Face-off goes to Timpey. Timpey up the wall for Mitchell. Into the Legacy zone it goes. Legacy behind their net. Pass through the middle. Almost knocked down by Timpey, but Hooper will collect the loose puck. Hooper in his own zone. Pass goes long and icing arms up. And we'll bring it length of the ice for a face-off in the D zone. .13 seconds on the clock. Legacy, whiff on a shot, but they hold it in. They put it in deep. Moore from the Zamdor sends it behind the net for Hooper. Hooper up the wall for Smilich. Double teamed there. Legacy with a stick on it. Moore got a stick on it to clear, and that buzzer means we've ended our second period. West Michigan leads 4-2 as we go into the third. We're going to get a clean sheet of ice. Come on back in about 10 to 15 minutes. And we'll finish this thing out. All right, we're ready to roll. Team's back on the ice. Third period starts. West Michigan with a 4-2 lead. A late goal in the second period, though, gave the Legacy some momentum if there's any to be had. So we'll see if West Michigan comes out and responds here in the third. Hooper and Timpey come out on D. Berto, Martsky, and Woodwarman on the forwards. Face-off played by West Michigan. Here's Berto, carries in. Berto's pass knocked down by his skate, played in deep. Woodwarman after the loose puck, far corner, sweeps it up the wall. Legacy there. Pass in front, Legacy with the puck. Pass back to the point, played in towards net, a save. Berto with the puck and cleared through neutral zone. Icing's waved off as Martsky chases. Legacy behind their own goal. Cross-ice pass picked up by Berto. Berto drags it down low. Berto's backhand into the goaltender and he'll glove for a whistle. Out for West Michigan. Poulin, Moore, and Rocco up front. Poulin and Rocco on defense. Played behind the net. Legacy. Off to the near side. Moore with a stick on it into the wall for Poulin. Poulin down low. Try to feed a pass in front. Second attempt goes all the way through. Legacy with possession. High off the wall pass. Picked off by Rocco at the blue line. Gets it up. Legacy through mid-ice. Over Rocco's stick and deep. At the back wall. Behind the net, Rocco takes it away, moved into the corner for his brother, Tyler. Tyler absorbs a hit, Moore at the wall, sends it, held it at the blue line, walked down low, puck cleared out by Rocco for Poulin. Poulin dropped, point man shot in on Freena's save. Rebound comes out, secondary shot over the net. Comes out for the far side point man. Play disrupted, but Legacy with control, top of the zone. Puck played, Legacy, shot, knocked down before it got there. Loose puck for Poulin. Played out, nope, held in the zone. Now Poulin gets it out. Delayed offsides, chipped ahead by Poulin. Legacy though, bang it back in deep. After it is Rocco behind the net. Legacy there first. They carry it up the wall, Rocco. Holds it, Moore there to help. Now played loose to the point man. Slap shot goes wide off Poulin's skates into the wall and under the corner. Legacy carried up the wall. Pass out top of the zone. Legacy still possessed. Now a pass through the air to the near side wall. Legacy down low towards Freen and he'll hover or hold for the whistle. Legacy come out here in the third with a little bit of buzz. Finnerty out there with Ayler. Penalty arms up and we'll get a whistle. Tripping call on the Legacy. So West Michigan on the power play to start the third. Finnerty, Bateson, and Ayler. Kuhn and Hohendorf, your power play. Finnerty on the face-off. One to Bateson. Bateson fed it back, chipped out by the Legacy though. They've got a break. Kuhn got back, puck goes through his legs. And a delayed call now on West Michigan. The Legacy cycle it back out to neutral zone. They'll carry behind their own net. Finnerty gives chase. Dumped back. Legacy pass through mid-ice. Need a touch up here. Legacy keep control. Back in their own zone. They'll drain as much as they can off their own penalty before a touch up. Legacy, far side. Hohendorf now touched up by Bateson and he'll be the offender going to the box on the hook. 4-on-4 for a minute 24. And then a 5-on-4 power play for the Legacy. Moore comes out along with Smilanich. Timpy and Hooper. Legacy win the draw. They carry top of the zone. Now take it down low, centering pass played by Timpy. Out for Moore, clears the zone, but the Legacy get possession. They have it in their own end. Legacy carry it near side. Smilich pressures at the blue line. Legacy carry it in. Legacy pass back to the point. Now carried to the middle of the ice. Moore pressuring, far side wall. Legacy there at the wall. Now pass back to the point. Top of the zone. Shots deflected and up into the net for a whistle. Face-off played behind the net. Timpy's there. Timpy in the far corner, driven off the puck. Legacy have it in the feet. Puck comes out. Legacy with control down low. Good stick by Hooper to send it in the corner. Legacy, though, sweep it up the wall. Now pass back to the point. Shot in on Freen. A blocker save. Loose puck behind the net. Legacy there. Now on the far side wall. Pass back to the point. Shot in on Freen goes wide. Puck bounces on the near side wall. Timpy there to tie it up. Down low. Timpy tied it up. Hooper off the wall. Moore presses into the wall. Puck comes loose. Into the wall. Legacy carry it top of the zone. Now they'll dump it in deep. Timpy's there. Timpy sends it in the far corner. 5-on-4 power play now. Loose for Smilanich. Smilanich carries it ahead. Smilanich with speed. Lucas carries it in. Lucas. Good job to keep the puck low. Now on a penalty kill. Lucas buzzing behind the net. Legacy now with control. Legacy carry it through neutral zone into the West Michigan zone on the wide side. Marsky's out there. Timpy and Hooper. Loose puck near corner. Hooper played it up the wall. Legacy there. Shot in on Freen, a save. Loose puck. Marsky bangs it in deep. And we will get an icing call as Bateson leaves the box back with 5-on-5. Martsky, Bedwarman, and Berto up front. Rocco and Carson Poulin on defense. Defensive zone draw, Martsky on the dot. Legacy win it, but picked off by Berto. He races it ahead. Berto on the near side. Ethan Berto carries down low, gets it on the forehand. Shot goes through the crease. Martsky on the loose puck, sends in the middle. Berto whiffs on a shot in the crease. Legacy able to clear the zone. Poulin got a stick on it. Legacy carried in. Puck goes loose to Rocco. Rocco hard behind his own net. Marsky far side. Legacy play it behind the net. Loose puck. Legacy there. They sweep it in the corner. They'll carry it up the wall. They try to center it. Bouncing puck. Legacy with the stick on it. Played back down low in the corner. Legacy try to center it, and Freen with a good stick on it, and he'll hold for the whistle. Hohendorf and Kuhn come out on defense. Moore, Poulin, and Rocco on forward. Moore on the dot, D-zone draw. Puck played out by West Michigan. Poulin through the air. Rocco after the loose puck into the goaltender, and he'll glove for a whistle. Offensive zone draw. Moore on the face-off. Face-off won by West Michigan. Poulin, top of the zone, dropped it for Hohendorf. Hohendorf banged it in the corner, wrapped around Poulin. Rocco back to Poulin in the corner. Poulin carries it out. Poulin now circles back to the wall with it. Down low for Rocco. Rocco takes a hit. Legacy move it up the wall, and they'll break out. Legacy 3-on-2 Legacy, oh, offsides, whistled. Change up top. Hohendorf and Kuhn on D. Ehler, Bateson, Finnerty on the faceoff. Legacy with the draw win. They send it near side. Hohendorf disrupts, bangs it back to neutral zone. Legacy with possession. Pass goes in their zone. Bateson chases. Legacy behind their own goal. Maneuver their way to the near side on the breakout. Pass goes long. Hohendorf with a stick on it. Puts it in deep. Puck bangs off the back wall. Finnerty chases behind the net. Stick lift. Finnerty. Finnerty at the wall. Gets it to Hohendorf at the point. Hohendorf shot. Goes wide. Puck loose to Kuhn at the point. Kuhn down low. Loose in front. Oh, Ehler trying to find it. His hands were tied up. And covered by the goaltender. Offensive zone draw. Finnerty. Ehler behind the net with it. Ehler tied up into the wall. Finnerty in to help. Puck moves. Finnerty. Ehler sends it out to Timpy at the point. Timpy down on one leg. It's a 2-on-1. Legacy carried ahead on the far side. Pass cross ice. Couldn't connect. Now back to the middle. Loose puck for Ehler. Ehler on the breakout. Over for Bateson through the legs. Legacy possessing their own zone. Taken away by Finnerty. A shot off the side of the net. Finnerty carries it around. Wraparound. Saved by the goalie. Bateson with a shot. Didn't reach the goalie. Clear out attempt. Held in by Timpy. Bangs it in deep. Finnerty in the corner for Ehler. Ehler holds it at the wall. Legacy get possession. They carry it out with speed. Legacy carry it in. Legacy on the far side. Now to the near side with it. Shot. And they score. Legacy bring this back to a one-goal game. Moore, Smilich, and Mitchell come out. Poulin and Rocco on defense. Legacy send the puck near side. Poulin steps on it, held up by the referee, but the Legacy have it in the zone. Top of the zone, loose. Legacy send it cross ice, down low with it. Pass through the crease, loose. Legacy sweeping in the corner, behind the net. Legacy now to the far corner. Rocco takes it away. Tied up, but the Legacy sweep it back, near side. Moore on the tie-up. Comes out, Freen got a stick on it. Legacy get it back in the corner. Legacy down low, behind the net. Legacy now behind the net still. Moore there. Puck comes out to Freen and he gloves for a whistle. Face-off played out by West Michigan. Berto played it ahead for Rocco. Martsky, Rocco, or Martsky, Budwarman, and Berto up top. Poulin and Rocco on defense. Legacy carry it back into the West Michigan zone, near side. Pinched off by Poulin, but Legacy from the corner. Centering pass, loose in front and cleared into the back wall. Legacy carried up the far side, now and down and taken away by Berto. Ethan Berto carries it in. Ethan, he's tripped, and the penalty arm is up. And we'll get a whistle. So a tripping call on the Legacy. Some discussion over whether that would be a penalty shot. So West Michigan on a power play here with 7:40 left. Martzke, Berto, Budwarman, Kuhn, and Rocco. Face off one by West Michigan. Rocco at the point position. Rocco puts it down low. Chipped by Martzke. Play by Legacy out to Rocco at the point position. Rocco carries it in down low, centers it for Martzke, in on net, and cleared length of the ice by the Legacy. Loose puck behind the net. Budwarman feeds it for Kuhn. Kuhn to Berto. Berto's going to skate it up. Berto through one. Berto down low. Berto into the corner. Back up the wall. Berto, top of the zone, down low, a shot into Budwarman. And sent length to the ice by the Legacy. Budwarman took that one on some skin, I think. Berto gets around one on the rush. Berto across the blue line. Berto down low, puck into the wall, sends a pass back to Poulin at the point. Poulin back to Berto at the wall. Berto wraps it around behind the net for Rocco. Rocco's tied up, but it gets to Martzke in the corner. Martzke back behind the net for Rocco. Rocco pass at the wall for Poulin. Caden Poulin down low in the corner. Back behind the net, no one there. Legacy there. They'll try to send it out of the zone. Kuhn can't hold it in the neutral zone. Over for Poulin, mid-ice. Poulin comes around the red line, blue line. Poulin in. Poulin down low, a shot over the net, loose on the side of the net. Martzke at the wall, gets it back into the corner. Tied up though. Puck loose out in front. On the side of the net, saved by the goaltender and cleared by the Legacy. Martzke behind his own goal. Sends it off the wall, Legacy there. Picked up by West Michigan. Legacy though, now it comes out for Poulin. Poulin high off the glass. Legacy get their fifth skater back. Puck played back up the wall, held in the zone by the Legacy, dumped back in the corner. Poulin takes it away behind the net. Poulin looks for the pass, chipped it to Rocco, played by the Legacy, bouncing puck. Big hit by Hohendorf. Puck loose in the Legacy zone, more after it. Legacy carried ahead. Hooper got a stick on it, top of the zone, Legacy. Loose puck for Moore. Moore's got it. Pass cross ice, picked off by the Legacy. They've got it down low. This shot in on Freed, and that's in the breadbasket for a whistle. Now we got a scrum in the back of the goal. take some time here to sort out the penalties. Still sorting things out here. I think one thing's for sure. I think Tyler Rocco has been ejected from the game for his part in the scrum. It's like another player from the Legacy side ejected. Third of the game. On the clock, we've got a 5-minute major on the West Michigan side. Running low on battery here. Hopefully, we can end this game. Oops. 5-minute major on the West Michigan side, so they'll be down to 4 for the remainder of the game. All right, we're off. Moore's out with Hohendorf, Goodwarman, and Kuhn. Puck play behind the net. Legacy with it. Now to the near corner. Pass back to the point, back to the wall. Goes loose. Hohendorf there. Hohendorf off the wall for Kuhn. Kuhn tried to clear but held up by the Legacy. Now a clearing attempt goes length of the ice. Goodwarman after it. Goodwarman, turnover. Legacy, they'll get it back. Legacy, carry it through mid-ice, bouncing puck for Kuhn. Kuhn's gonna get control behind his own goal. He'll turn off the wall more. Couldn't clear it. Legacy, near side point. Shot in on Freen, a blocker save. Legacy at the wall, now behind the net. Kuhn hustles after it. Kuhn's backhand. Chipped by Bidwarman and goes length of the ice. Martsky comes on, so does Finnerty. Legacy cycle it in their own end. Finnerty pressures, Legacy send it length to the ice, and we'll get a whistle for icing. And an offensive zone draw. Martsky on the face-off, Finnerty, Timpey, and Poulin. Puck played towards net, loose. Legacy sweep it behind their goal. Legacy on the breakout, back behind their goal. Cross-ice pass connects. Now carried through neutral zone, puck loose. Legacy though with control. Pass back to the point man, back to the wall with it. Shot in on Freen, deflected and bounced behind the net. Legacy, pass back to the point. Shot goes wide, deflected and goes wide. Back to the point man, Legacy, now to the far side, face-off dot, lost his balance, moved it back to the point, now to the near side, one-timer, deflected up into the corner. Up the wall now, Legacy, Martsky with a stick, Legacy at the point, now back to the face-off dot, pass into the middle, deflected, and into the wall. Timpy ties it up, Finnerty's backhand clears the zone, but the Legacy have it in neutral zone. Legacy carried in far side. Puck loose, top of the zone, Legacy, now through the legs on the near side wall. Puck drops to the point man, shot goes wide, all the way out to the far side. Legacy pulling their goalie, so they'll have 6 on 4. Legacy carry it down low, saved by Freen, loose on the doorstep, chipped behind the goal. Held in by the point man, far side, less than a minute left. Pass near side. Shot in on Freen, goes wide. Puck bounces around to the far side wall. Legacy top of the circle. Shot off a skate and into the back wall. Legacy try to center it off the back of the net. Freed up by Timpy, now brought out to the front. Martsky clears it to the wall. Legacy with possession. Pass near side. Off a stick. After it's Finnerty. Legacy put it in low. Pass out in front, chipped by Poulin. Poulin hard off the glass. Oh, and that leaves the ice surface. So with 28 seconds left, get some fresh legs out. Moore comes out with Hohendorf, Kuhn, and Budwarman. Defensive zone draw, 6 on 4, empty net, and a timeout now by the Legacy. I've never had a battery die before, but it's about to.
28 seconds.
I know. Ugh.
That's what Aaron said.
All right, 28 seconds left. Here we go. 6 on 4. Empty net on the Legacy end. Timpy out with Budwarman, Moore, and Hohendorf. Defensive zone draw. Tied up in the legs. Now puck will come out. Let's see if it's held in. Legacy hold it in. Moore's got a stick on it, clears the zone. Legacy group. Now back to the near side on the rush in. Legacy from the wall, pass out to the point man, shot in on Freeney, gloves for the whistle. Face off in the D zone, here we go, 10 seconds on the clock. Into the corner, Hohendorf brings it into the wall, he's pressed, puck loose up the wall, and we get a whistle. And a penalty on the Legacy here. We've got 5 seconds on the clock. Roughing call. So we'll bring the draw back to neutral zone. 5 seconds. Oh, look at a D zone draw. That is good position for West Michigan. 5 on the clock. 4 on 4. Goalie's back in the net. More on the draw. Legacy have possession. 3, 2, 1. Picked off by Timpy. Dumped in. And that does it. All right, that does it. West Michigan wins the final game of their Michigan State tournament. 4-3 win over the Michigan Legacy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. This will be the last broadcast here of the fall season for West Michigan. So we'll see everybody in the high school games starting in a few weeks. Good luck to all the players. It'll be fun to watch former teammates. 4-3 your final. Bye, everyone.